All right. I have some breaking news for everybody. Breaking news, right? So I don't know if you guys have seen the news yesterday. I watched the whole thing. Normally I don't watch news, trust me, I listen to it. But yesterday I had to watch the whole thing. It was hilarious. So we had the senior advisor to the Prime Minister, right? So I'm not going to take any names or even the Prime Minister's name, but I'm just going to say we had the senior advisor to the Prime Minister. He came on, he done a press conference, and so I'm just going to give you in short, right? I'm not going to make it long because I'm sure you've seen it all. So this is my view on all of this. If you have bad eyesight or you feel you can't drive or anything like that, then drive to Barnard Castle and see if you can see the castle, because if you see the castle, your eyesight's fine. You should be able to drive 270 miles or 500 and whatever miles you want to do, right? However, if you don't see the castle, you're blind as a bat. So yeah, make sure you don't drive, because if you don't see the castle, you shouldn't be driving. That sort of thing. Also, the other thing I wanted to quickly just put on the side, there was something in the highway code that I remember from years ago when I did my test. I remember it was years ago. I remember because you don't really double check all of these things, right? But this one's a really good one. So I did double check, and there's a bit of a law that says how far you should be able to see in order for you to drive. With glasses and without glasses. So there's a little bit of a difference with glasses, and there's a little bit of a difference without glasses. And I think it's Garden that I saw on Sky News, right? So they showed his farmhouse, and they kind of went through the gate, and you can see. And I'm sure from the gate to the main door was sufficient for somebody to check, right? So I'll leave it there. So that's that one. The other thing I wanted to quickly talk about is there was another part that came up, which was to do with in the lockdown guidance. There's a certain clause that says, you have the legal right to make the decision for your child in certain circumstances for the safety of your child if you're a parent, right? So I thought that was brilliant, because obviously this guy drove 270 miles because he felt that his child would be at harm's way. So he would basically go and do whatnot. So what I'm going to say towards that is I want to make a thing, and I want to take that right as well. And I want to say, because until this lockdown is over, until this virus goes to zero, completely zero, I don't want my child to go to school, right? Because that comes into the safety. I want my child to be still locked up, right? So I'm the opposite of this guy, where this guy went to a country place, whatever. I want to keep my child home. I don't want my child interacting with any other children who could potentially be exchanging viruses. I don't want that, right? I don't want somebody else's virus coming to my house, right? So these are the kind of things. Also, I wanted to add on, you guys may be seeing me driving all the time, right? So I want to clarify something. From day one, I've been driving to work and XYZ, but that's because I have a business that is allowed to be open. I own a restaurant, and in the restaurant we are doing takeaways. So every time you see me doing a video and these kind of drive time, I'm actually driving to work. This is why you get to see me in a car. Trust me, I'm not going to check my eyesight, right? I got an optician to do that, and I'm sure I can wait until the bloody optician's open for me to continue to go and do my eyesight. I have plenty of spare glasses that I can use at any time, and even if my eyesight does deter, guess what? My old ones, and they do, every now and then your prescription changes, my old ones are perfectly fine for me to see, right? So they might have a little bit of an issue where it's very minor. Most of the time, if you have an issue, you can always wear your old pair. This guy doesn't even wear glasses. So anyway, forget that. That's that. So I just want to clear this, that you might think, okay, hold on, he's talking about it, so what's going on? But anyway, look, from what we gathered, this guy, he hasn't resigned, he hasn't been sacked, PM seems to be on his side, and it seems to be a good idea. If you want to get your eyes checked up and there's no opticians open, just drive to Barnard Castle, make sure you can see the castle, because if you can't see the castle, you shouldn't be driving. And if you do see the castle in front of you, then you're fine, okay? Remember that, you're fine. Also, one other thing we know, that defecating in public places or anything like that is actually illegal, and we have got to know that this person's child needed to take a wee, so the parent decided to jump out, go to the wood for 15 minutes and come back. I mean, it takes 15 minutes to week. God knows how much he drinks, right? He's a bloody camel. Right, anyway, so I'm just going to leave it there. I don't know. I mean, I'm just going to leave it to you guys. I just wanted to make a quick video, shoot it out there and see how you guys. Also, these next coming videos are going to look a lot more better. I'm not going to be doing it, so I'm taking some time off. Business ain't good, so there's no point in me being in the business. I'm literally going to be shutting down for a little while probably and get some renovation done. But at the same time, I'm going to be continuing with some of my videos, but this time I'm going to be doing it from my studio. So I've been working hard last couple of weeks setting up my studio, you know, decorating, painting, decorating and everything. In fact, yesterday I almost finished it. I've still got a couple of walls just to finish off, a couple of more coats of paint to do. But my home studio is getting ready, and the videos are going to be a lot more professional. I've actually bought a brand new camera and XYZ, so I'll try and review the camera with this, but I'm using my normal phone right now. But I am definitely going to make it look a lot more nicer, and we're going to make it look like a little talk show. So yeah, you guys are going to definitely enjoy it. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like and share these videos, because this is the only way I'm going to do. Also, if you get me more subscribers, and if you guys subscribe and like and this and that, guess what? I'll be able to buy a house 270 miles away. You know, I'll be rich enough, right, to do that. So yeah, between you and me. So yeah, leave it there. Also, I wanted to add one more thing. If this channel ever makes money, I'm going to donate 25% to a good charity. So yeah, this is all for a good cause. I don't need money. Who gives a fuck about money? Money's just paper, and they're making it like it's toilet paper. In fact, toilet paper is probably worth more. Right, a roll of toilet paper is probably worth more than the money they charge on it. So yeah, it's hilarious, right? Anyway, we'll leave you there, and we'll catch you guys soon. Okay, take care, guys.